Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with reading Psalm. I'm going to read Psalm 88 today. I'm going to read it. Psalm 88, a psalm of the Song of Korah. For the directive music, according to Mahalath, Lee North, a maskil of Herman the Azrahite. O Lord, the God who saves me, day and night I cry out before you. May my prayer come before you. Turn your ear to my cry. For my soul is full of trouble, and my life draws near the grave. I am counted among those who go down to the pit. I am like a man without strength. I am set apart with the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. You have put me in the lowest pit, in the darkest depths. Your wrath lies heavily upon me. You have overwhelmed me with all your waves. You have taken from me my closest friends, and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. My eyes are dim with grief. I call to you, O Lord, every day. I spread out my hands to you. Do you show your wonders to the dead? Do those who are dead rise up and praise you? Is your love declared in the grave? Your faithfulness in the destruction? Are your wonders known in the place of darkness? Or your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? But I cry to you for help, O Lord. In the morning my prayer comes before you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? From my youth I have been afflicted and close to death. I have suffered your terrors and I am in despair. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day long they surround me like a flood. They have completely engulfed me. You have taken my companions and loved ones from me. The darkness is my closest friend. So this is Psalm 88. Relatively long compared to Psalm 87. The tone of the Psalm 88 is desperate, like most of the psalms in this tone, not like Psalm 87, praise and counting the good deeds that God has done for the people. So Psalm 88, a psalm of songs of Korah. We have read many songs of Korah. For direct music, according to Mahalath, Lee North. So this is probably the style of music. A maskil of Herman and Azrahite. So this is probably the style of the poem and the music. So, O Lord, the God who saves me day and night, I cried out before you. So open up with the desperate pray and plea. I cry out before you. Turn your ear to my cries. Ask God, please do not ignore my plea. For my soul is full of trouble. My life drew near to the grave. I'm counted among those who go down to the pit. I'm like a man without a strength. I'm set apart with the dead, like the slain who lies in the grave, and whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. So basically this is the paragraph showing how the situation, how bad it is. I'm about to die. I was in the pit. I was separated to the death, and slain with those people, about to be slain with those people. So basically it's desperate, I'm dying. You have put me in the lowest pit, in the darkness depths. Your wrath lies heavily upon me. You have overwhelmed me with all your waves. You have taken from me my closest friend and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. My eyes are dim with grief. This is another paragraph saying that I was isolated and you put me into the lowest of the pit, the darkest depth, and also no friends. they all stay away from me. They are, I'm repulsive to them, and they stay away from me. I call to you, O Lord, every day. I spread out my hands to you. Do you show your wonders to the dead? Do those who are dead rise up to praise you? Is your love declared in the grave, your faithfulness in the destruction? Are your wonders known in the place of darkness, or your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? So this another paragraph is challenge, or because of the desperation, because of the desperate. I'm in this bad situation, I'm about to die. Now questions for you. If I were alive, I'm going to keep praising you, keep worship you. But if I die, do you think the dead people will continue to worship you? The dead people will count your wonders, or the dead people will, or the people oblivion, disappeared, vanished people, or destructive people will declare your victory or declare your love in the grave or in the land of oblivion? So basically, this is ask kind of, I think it's another level of faith on top of the confidence. See, if I'm alive, I still can do to praise you, to worship you. But if I'm dead people doesn't do this at all. So, having said that now, but I cry to you for help, O Lord. In the morning, my prayer comes before you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? So, but even though I'm in this dying situation, I still cry to you for help. And in the morning, my prayers come before you. Do you reject me, hide your face from me? Are you still continuously to reject me? From my youth, I have been afflicted and close to death. I've suffered your terrors, and I'm in despair. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day long they surrounded me like a flood. They have completely engulfed me. You have taken my companions and loved ones from me. The darkness is my closest friend. So this is the last paragraph. So having said that, God, are you going to do this? And then think about that. Since I was little, my life is like afflicted, and your terrors always surrounded me, day and night, almost distracted me, swept me over. And also now you have completely engulfed me. You just swallow me and take all my good things, including my loved ones, and also, so now I'm just in the, I do not have any companion, only the darkness is my closest friend. So only the darkness surrounded me. So this is Psalm 88, not from David, but share the same tone of desperation as David. This is the sons of Korah. We have read many psalms from this group of people, and again from this Psalm 88, we see the real life is like this. A lot of situations like this. This psalm said, "You have conflicted me since I was little, since the infant, the first crying, the life started with crying." So this is the real part, and it's not just because only because people, but because God, the wrath of God. See, he said, your terrors has your wrath, your terrors. So it's not just the people, but not blaming people, but just the God's wrath. So then this is the real part, and then desperate confidence to challenge God. Are you going to keep doing this? If I'm dying, if dead people cannot do anything good to you, so why don't you stop your wrath and bless me? So this is just, if you recall Jacob wrestling with God along the river, said, I'm not going to let you go unless you bless me. So this is the confidence on top of the belief and the strength. So I'm going to stop here. This is the Psalm 88, and I hope you can read and interpret in your own way. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time.